Baby, what time is it now? It's time to love me now.
Good afternoon, everybody. It is August 30th, and like yesterday, a bit chilly outside, so I hope you have an extra layer of clothing with you.
It's definitely something we should get in the habit of since it gets really cold in the studio, right? But I know a lot of people are probably thinking, why bother when it's going to get warmer in the afternoon?
No, well, that's exactly the kind of thinking that leads to getting a cold, Ashley.
Yeah.
People tend to get sick during these transitional periods between seasons when the differences between night and day temperatures are huge.
So take care of your health, everyone, not just physically, but also emotionally and mentally.
By, of course, tuning in every day to join us on Double Date. That was the Black Skirts with Hanshi Obun. Welcome to Double Date, everybody. You're here with your dates, Kevin.
And Ashley, how are you?
I'm great.
I watched your Insta Live yesterday.
Oh, did you really?
Well, only the beginning.
Only the beginning.
Yeah, how'd it go?
I feel like it went crazier and crazier as the time went
Oh,
by.
really?
Yeah.
I should
Because
watch.
it's different from like hosting the show alone. I was doing a lot of Konglish and trying my best to speak in Korean, but kept messing up. And it felt like a drunk 방송, but I was completely sober. I had this huge knife like in my hand to like open all the boxes.
Oh.
It was kind of crazy, but also kind of lit. And yeah, it was just great. A lot of presents. By the way, I wasn't like trying to brag, like, oh, look at me, I got these presents.
Yeah, you just wanted to do it for your fans.
Yeah,
and
because I
people who
wanted to do
sent
like
you.
a party type of thing. We
yeah.
couldn't, so I wanted to just kind of open it with them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Good. And we're both wearing hoodies today.
We are. I'm actually wearing the shirt that you gifted me yesterday.
Woohoo! Yay!
Very nice.
It looks nice. But yeah, it's just so like chilly that I was actually going to leave the house with just my t-shirt, but I remembered, at night it's going to get really cold. So, yeah.
It's that time of the year when you can really just get sick all of a sudden.
Yeah, this is usually when I get sick. Like
Yeah.
the transition time from like winter to spring and also from summer to fall.
Yeah, I've been waiting for it. Sweater weather.
Yes.
Sweater weather. When you start wearing sweaters to cover up, any maybe excess
Fat?
but then it just keeps coming on and piling on. And in the winter, you're like, oh, time to hibernate.
I know.
Right?
Man.
I'm looking forward to it. I love fall and winter. Hopefully you guys too. Stay indoors. Keep listening to us. This is Double Date. This is TBS EFM 101.3, 98.7 GFN, 93.7 in Yeosu, and 90.5 in Busan.
You can always tune in to us anytime, anywhere through the app TBS. Stay tuned because we have a lot in store today. We have Best of Both Worlds and with Shailin, right?
Shailin.
Shailin,
Yeah.
she's gonna be performing
back?
live.
Oh,
and
wow, I did not know that.
XOXO message from rapper Tindin.
All right. I'm very excited, but first we'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors, 여행 박사
롯데 칠성음료.
and 인사돌 Plus. Yo, come on, Ash. We're never going to make it down the mountain at this pace.
Just give me a minute, will you? It's a miracle that I even made it up to the peak.
I know, but now the hard part's over. Hiking down the mountain should be way easier. Why are you lagging behind?
I can't help it. My legs feel like noodles now, Kevin. Give me a piggyback ride.
What? No way. Then neither of us would make it down the mountain.
What? What does that mean?
Okay, you know what? Look, okay, that seems like a shortcut. Let's take that route.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It doesn't even seem like a frequently used trail. What if we get lost?
Ashley, just trust me.
Just trust me, you said. It's a shortcut, you said. We've been going in circles for hours and it's practically dark now.
All right. Okay, I made a mistake. Sorry. It's too dangerous to keep hiking down in the dark since we don't have flashlights, right? So, I don't know, let's just make camp here, head out in the morning, okay?
What? Camp?
Yeah.
Here?
Uh-huh.
How? We don't even have camping gear.
It's called roughing it. Come on, we'll be fine. We got snack bars, water, and extra layers if we get cold.
You're not gonna make a fire?
Fire? Well, I mean, I'm no a Boy Scout or anything. Besides taking proper precautions not to burn down the entire forest takes a lot of work. So
You're so lazy. First the shortcut and now the fire. Fine, then what are we gonna do about the bathroom?
bathroom, I mean, I can dig a small pit in the ground if you really want, but again, it's too much work. Just, do the classic thing. Go find a bush.
Oh my god, I can't believe this.
Yeah.
And toilet paper?
Toilet paper, I'm sure you can, use some of those dried leaves. They'll work in a pinch.
Oh my gosh, I'm never hiking with you ever again.
It'll be fine. Just calm down.
Oh my gosh.
Calm down.
요즘 난 alright 너가도 alright 이별 따윈 alright 한땐 네 생각 alright 난 내게 delight 안개 속에 sunlight.
That was Kim Yerim's Alright. And yeah, talking about the skit, we were
Sure.
talking about camping, right? Have you been camping?
I went camping in Korea last year.
Oh,
Right.
where?
I don't remember, but it was glamping.
Okay, so it wasn't like the legitimate, making fire.
But it was
and-
like mid-level glamping or low tier glamping, I think.
Did you have water and everything?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, no, we did have water.
Oh.
Yeah, in the back house or whatever it's called.
Uh-huh.
But it wasn't like the ones I see in pictures, where there's electricity and all that,
Yeah.
and like nice lights.
Oh, you guys didn't have electricity?
Actually, no, we did have electricity.
What?
Sorry.
What are you saying?
But we had to make our own, fire, and that's about it.
But you had coals and stuff, not really making fire out of wood.
Yes.
Okay.
There was a stove. I guess it was glamping. Okay. What about you?
Yeah, same. I haven't really been camping with, fire pit and camping cars.
Right.
Even though I want to, but I'm kind of scared because a lot of my friends in New York have gone upstate
Sure.
for camping and they've seen bears and stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's kind of scary.
I've seen bears twice in my life.
Really?
Like in the wild, in the wilderness.
Oh,
Freaked out both times.
I would
Yeah.
be so scared.
But apparently, if you ever see a bear, the thing that you need to do is
Act dead?
act like a bear. No, like
Oh,
this.
really?
Yeah, put your hands way up high like this, and then I think you make a loud noise.
Are you sure? No, that's
To be honest,
exactly the
this might be
opposite.
the exact opposite. No. You can look it up somewhere, or
Okay.
it's the exact opposite.
No,
Play
because
dead.
you know the story about the bear trying to. I forgot what it was, but it was
Mm-hmm.
two people and one tried to run up the tree, and one person tried to act dead on
Mm-hmm.
the floor, and the bear just passed by the person acting dead, and they went to the person hanging on the tree and tried to.
Bears are really good tree climbers.
Yeah.
Anyway, today's question of the day is related. This is not that off topic. Our question of the day, word for word, is if you had to choose to live forever in the jungle or in a city like Seoul, which would you choose and why? What about you?
Forever? It's so extreme,
Oh,
but
it's so easy. Come on.
of course I would live in the city.
Yeah. I mean, as
Yeah.
much as I like to think and fantasize that, I'm one with nature and
Yeah.
savasana and all that, come on. I don't want to get eaten by a leopard and have
I
to,
know.
worry about what kind of berries I eat.
Live like Tarzan, live on trees and stuff.
I mean, that would be
can't.
kind of cool. I mean, I saw The Jungle Book last year, and I thought it was amazing.
I would die.
But leopards don't talk. They also don't try to take care of you. They try to eat you
Exactly.
and feed their cubs. So
Yeah.
But let us know what you guys think about nature versus the city.
Text us your answers and comments in Korean and English to pound or sharp 1013 for a 51 charge and 101 for longer messages.
All right, coming up in the show, we do have our segment Best of Both Worlds with Shaylin Kim. But first, here is Far East Movement with Rocketeer featuring Ryan Tedder.
Here we go, come with me. There's a world out there that we should see. Take my hand, close your eyes. With you.
Hey, this is Kevin,
And this is Ashley.
and you're currently on a date with
Me.
What? No, that's my line. Thanks for tuning in to
Double date.
Stop that.
Madam. Date song, and this week's theme is songs you listen to this summer.
Today's pick is Something Just Like This by the Chainsmokers and Coldplay, recommended by listener Chisu, who left us this message. Hi, Double Date. Even though I'm super excited about the cooler weather that comes with the fall, a part of me is kind of sad that the summer's coming to an end, most probably because I still associate the fall with end of summer vacation and going back to school.
But anyways, I feel like the title song of this summer for me has been Something Just Like This by the Chainsmokers and Coldplay. It's one of those songs that I would always hear playing but never really went out of my way to download for whatever reason. I did end up searching up the lyrics one day because I found that it was a collab between the Chainsmokers and Coldplay, which came as a bit of a surprise to me because I really like Chris Martin and the fan in me was disappointed that I didn't recognize his voice.
I really do like the lyrics of the song because it reminds me that I don't really have to be superhumanly perfect, nor do I have to fit the mold of the so-called greats in these legends and myths that are listed in the verses. The song speaks of a relationship between two, but I kind of took it as a dialogue between myself, if that makes sense. I tend to ask myself where I want to go and what risks or risks I'm willing to take to get there.
A lot of the times in the past, I found myself limited by my desire to do things perfectly and come off perfect. There's a part in the song that says, I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gift, which is also a good reminder to myself that I shouldn't expect that in me or anyone else. It's such a nice song, and it was perfect for the season that I was in.
Right.
Thank you, Jisoo, for that message.
That was a very complex message. I like that a lot. You're a fan of this song, right?
Yeah.
No, because it's so true. I mean, I deal with this a lot because I think I do have somewhat of like a perfectionist personality, as do
me too.
you, I'm sure. But a lot of times that makes you immobile. Like you can't do anything if you're a perfectionist,
I know. I feel like that too.
right?
Especially for me, I think it's mostly when I make like covers, like let's say like singing covers or dance covers. I look at it maybe like a million times and I try to pinpoint like every point that I'm not satisfied with, and then that makes me like, oh, I don't want to upload this anymore because like
Right.
it's just not satisfying.
But the thing is, that is you at this moment of time. And what's to take away from the beauty in that, right?
Right.
You don't, like, what is the gold standard anyway? And aren't we all just trying to get there, like, day by day?
yeah.
So
It's true.
I think, Chisu, you're so right. This song, I never really looked at the lyrics either because it talks about, like, Spider-Man and all this stuff. And I was like, what's going on?
Right.
But yes, I do know the lyric. I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gift. We are all, I think, fine just the way we are.
Yeah. Also, Chisu left a message for you saying happy birthday to
Oh,
you, Kevin.
thank you.
I hope it's a day filled with lots of smiles and love, and may all your dreams and wishes come true.
It was a very perfect birthday. It was very, very nice.
Yeah, I can tell.
All right. Everybody, keep sending your recommendations. Our theme this week is songs you listen to this summer, and the one you just got recommended was from was from Chisu. And we're going to go ahead and listen to it.
This is Chainsmokers and Coldplay, Something Just Like This.
of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold.
You're listening to Double Date, and we've been asking you, if you had to choose to live forever in the jungle or in a city, which would you choose and why?
Jenny says, I'd live in the city. I can't stand being around bugs. If I were to live in the jungle, just thinking about it scares me.
Oh, yeah.
Are you okay with bugs?
I'm okay with small bugs, but, you know, they have like tarantulas and
Oh, yeah.
scary stuff out
Tarantula
there.
equals death. Yeah.
And Chell
over.
says, I would choose the city. I live nearby New York City, so I'm just used to being around the city. Plus, I'd feel bad about killing animals for food.
Well, are you also a vegetarian or a vegan?
Maybe.
Or do you just let other people kill your animals for food? Carla says, I would stay in the jungle because at night you can see the beautiful stars in the sky. P.S. Happy belated birthday, Kevin. Thank you very much, Carla.
That is one thing I would like about the jungle, seeing all the stars and...
I know. It's hard to see the stars here in Seoul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daniel says, I would choose jungle because in the jungle there is a lot of peace and things are less complex than in civilization.
Well, I disagree. Right?
Maybe there's mental peace, but
Mental peace, lions, tigers, and bears.
I know,
Oh
but-
my god.
Okay, but you don't have to think about all the. You don't have to think about
I'm
making
like,
money
which picture
or.
of me should I post today? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you got no Wi-Fi over
you know,
there.
yeah.
Right, that's
first
true.
world problems. No first world problems.
That is true. You just have to survive and be thankful that you have a day to live. I guess it would make you more thankful for your life,
I think
right?
so. Yeah.
It's like, oh, today I almost got eaten by a bear, but I didn't. Like that kind of mean, right?
Oh man.
Not bad. Yeah, not bad. We're going to move on to Best of Both Worlds, but first here is a song from Laboon. Remember them? They sent us a message once, an XOXO message. This is their song, 상상 더하기.
Welcome to our segment Best of Both Worlds, in which we get to learn about both native and foreign artists by comparing their lives and music.
This week, to help us bridge that gap, is our guest. Let's welcome back singer Shaylin Kim to the studio.
Ooh, hello.
Hi.
Welcome.
How have you been?
I've been okay. I've been really good actually the
Oh
past
yeah?
few days.
Haven't seen
The
you since
weather.
the summer.
Yeah.
But you're enjoying the weather.
Yeah.
Because
happy.
you're from Alaska and you're
I
used
like
to
the
the cold.
Oh dear.
You're wearing that leather jacket. It looks very fresh, actually.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I
I
cool
feel
leather
really
jacket.
powerful in it.
You do?
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
like fierce,
Yeah.
I think you could pull it up. Hey, you wore it once, no?
No,
On your
never,
performance?
never,
Really? I
never
thought I
leather
saw
jacket.
you.
Nope.
Well, you would have to do the smoky eye to go with the leather jacket if
Oh
you did
my
wear it.
goodness. Never mind. Or why don't we just do like literally like back when they used to wear leather jackets, just a mohawk, you know, and just shave the sides of my head
Okay, do it. Do it.
with smoky eyes.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Goodness. Anyways.
Anyways, so you've been good, Shaylin?
I've been great.
Yeah, I heard that you're gonna sing
Yes.
live for us today.
Yeah.
Ooh,
We heard her sing live once. I think it was one of her first times she was on Best of Both Worlds, way back when, and it was just the most amazing performance.
I'm excited.
So good.
Actually, I don't want to pressure her.
Not to give you any pressure. Yeah. No pressure. It's just live radio. I'm kidding. Let's dig in and talk about the artist. Who are we talking about today?
I brought in Crush.
Crushi.
Yeah. Crushi.
She.
And
Crushi.
and his Korean name is Shin Hyo-sub.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's a singer, songwriter, and producer under Amoeba Culture.
Right.
And his name Shin Hyo-sub, he got Crush actually from his friend who misread his doodle. He was like preparing for like to be an artist, and then he was looking at what he would name himself, and he just wrote C sub. Because if you say Shin Hyo-sub fast, it's like C sub or
Shin Hyo-
something.
Shin
Or
Hyo-
apparently,
Oh,
I don't know. But then his friend was like, "Hey, Crush!" He thought it said Crush because of his
Oh.
bad handwriting. I don't know. I thought that was
Wow.
interesting, and so that's how
Oh,
he
that's
got
pretty
that
cool.
name. Yeah, and then it kind of he does like R&B. So he's like, oh, R&B talks about love and it fits. And I don't know. I think it's a really charming, like,
I think it's a-
artist name.
I think it's a perfect name for him.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I don't know about Korean people, but when Korean people think about crush, do they think of love?
So they think of like pushing, like
Right.
destroying.
Which I think is better for him because his music has that kind of like that crisp feel
Oh,
to it.
snap.
Like,
That's both.
like crunchy leaves.
Double meaning.
And also the love aspect as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I thought I'd share that. And then he is also named Cha트 Ito because of his hit singles and long list of successful collabs with like top artists like Zion T and Taeyeon and Dean, Chico, Gary. Like it goes on and on. If
On
you
and on and on.
Yeah, I was looking at. I'm a fan myself, so I know most of his songs, but I don't know. I was looking at the list of who he's worked with and just his singles and how successful they are. And he's debuted in 2012, so it's kind of crazy how he's like killing everything. Right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He is like really up there these days.
Yeah,
in
and he
terms of
does
R&B.
like OSTs for.
Beautiful. That was one of the biggest songs of the
Yes.
year, was it not?
And then he did 괜찮아 사랑이야, that it's okay,
Right.
that's love.
The other
And that was a
OST.
really big drama too.
Right.
So yeah, and then a little bit of background. He started to fall in love with hip hop at age 14. And then he actually wanted to be a rapper initially, which seems like kind of a trend with the R&B
Sure.
singers out there. But yeah, he's just started producing beats and then slowly started writing. And
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, his songs are really good.
Well, let's go ahead and listen to one of his first songs. This is a collabo song, right?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. This is Crush featuring Gray. Whatever you do, we'll be back with Shaylin.
따뜻한 공기와 햇살이 맑은 시간 너와
Very nice. That was Crush with our first song for Best of Both Worlds. Who is our foreign artist that we're going to talk about?
it's Music Soul Child.
Mm.
I'm a huge fan of Music Soul Child, but it's
Yeah.
crazy how much I found out about him. Anyways, his real name is Talib Johnson. I think that's how you say it.
Yes.
And he's an American singer-songwriter from Philly.
Oh, really?
He's won 2 platinum albums. He's got 2 platinum albums, 2 gold albums, and
Wow.
7 hit singles. Just to name a few: Half Crazy, Don't Change, Teach Me, all the R&B nerds. Yeah, Chocolate High. Know him and just adore him. And he started his singing career performing a cappella on the streets for people, and that's kind of how he got his name, Music. And it's spelled with a Q, so it's like music, but he's twisted it to be his own. And I guess he quotes, there were people who knew of me, but they didn't really know me. They just knew me as that music dude.
Right.
So getting that so much, I was just like, call me Music. And that's how much I dug it. When you see me, I want you to automatically think music.
Wow. That's like if I changed my rate to radio. Just call me radio, okay?
But he made it work. He made it work. And then he added the Soul Child in the end because he wanted to represent the traditions and legacies of the past soul stars. And he kind of just like messed with his name throughout his career. Like he took out the Soul Child when he felt uninspired, and then
Oh, interesting.
he went for like a hip hop career, I guess, for a while, and then he named himself The Hustle. And then yeah, he's just trying different things. And he was inspired by icons like Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder, Donny Hathaway. And if you listen to his music, he has like jazz, neo-soul vibe, like gospel influences. And he got that from like Billie Holiday and James Brown. So yeah, I'm just a huge fan. And interesting thing is, if you look at all his album titles and song names, he's like known for ignoring all the grammar and spelling rules.
Right.
So like everything, like his album title is I Just Want to Sing, and it's like, it literally, like, is it phonetic? What is that when you like, the way you hear it? So it's like, I just want to sing, like AIJUS WANA. And then all his other songs are like Teach Me. It's not teach space me. It's like teach me as one
Together.
word. And he like
Right.
did that consecutively.
So he just uses his voice kind of as an instrument. Phonetically.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so. And I didn't, like, when I was listening to his music, I thought it was just like people typoed it, but I guess he really did it on purpose like that. He's just known for that.
That's very, very interesting. That's very cool. And you're going to sing a Music Soul Child song
Yeah.
a little later.
Yeah, it's my first song that I heard from Music Soul Child. It's like, it brings back memories.
Wow. Very excited. Very excited. Your last performance was amazing. But we're going to take a little break. We'll be back with more of Crush and music, right?
We'll be back with Music Soul Child's Just Friends at the top of next hour. So we'll be right back.
At first you didn't mean that much to me, no. But now I know you're all I need.
You know what?
Want to go out?
You're asking me on a date?
I could pick you up.
It's a double date. I'd love to go out with you. What are you guys doing tomorrow night?
Going on a date with you.
Hey, this is Kevin.
And this is Ashley.
And thanks for joining us on
Double Dates.
That was Just Friends by Music Soul Child, and we are back in the studio joined by our guest singer Shaylin Kim. Are you getting ready now to sing?
Yeah.
In just a little bit.
In a little bit.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit more about Crush and music.
Okay, well, obviously there are R&B singers.
Yeah.
They have kind of like that similar tone in their voice, and it's like really distinct. When you hear it on the radio, you just know it's them. And then I think they brought in like soulful R&B to like pop and hip hop, and they meshed it well together and brought it on the charts. And they both have that like incorporate the jazzy tone in their music with like the neo soul and subtle like hip hop touches. And obviously Crush is working with a lot of hip hop artists, rappers these days. And and then recently he released 잊어버리지 마 with Taeyeon. Yeah,
right.
Crush did. And he actually, I heard in an interview that he said Norah Jones was an influence on that EP and the Wonderlust EP. And I was really surprised, actually.
Yeah.
I was like, Norah Jones, I don't know. if
Really
that's-
get those kind of
like,
vibes.
I was like, I don't know, maybe you like it. But, and then I listened to 잊어버리지 마 again. And actually, like the piano in the track, it's kind of like, it has that soft, like
I'm friends
Norah
with the Nuna
Jones.
who played the piano on his entire album.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, it's
her name's
great. You should
Doechii.
tell her. I said it's really great because it was like that jazzy type.
I mean, she's one of the best piano players, I think.
Nice.
Sessions in Korea. And
Yeah.
also just producer, songwriters.
Nice.
That I don't know. That was like a top chart topper for a while too, right?
Yeah,
So
it's
good.
really popular, and so I was really surprised when I heard that. And then another thing is music actually wasn't, the word on the street is that he wasn't actually gonna be a singer at first either. He was gonna be a spoken word artist. And yeah, but then he just became like this chart hitting
Wow.
singer.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Let's talk a little bit about this song that you're gonna sing for us.
It's called Love, and it's another really popular one of music's, and it's the first song that I've heard of his, and I just fell in love with like that neo soul.
In high school,
Yes.
perhaps?
No, at Berkeley, at
at
in
Berkeley.
college. Yeah, I was like, what is that?
Right.
It was the first song I just started singing it, and yeah, it's gonna bring back memories. Like,
Oh man.
All right. Well,
Excited.
are you ready, Shaylin? Yeah.
let's go for
Well,
it.
whenever you are ready, live in the studio here at Double Date, we have Shaylin Kim singing Music Soul Child's Love. Take it away.
Love, so many things I've gotta tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. 'Cause there's the possibility that you'll look at me differently, love. Ever since the first moment I spoke your name, from then on I knew that by you being in my life, things were destined to change. 'Cause love, so many people use your name in vain. Love, those who have faith in you, they go astray. Love, through all the ups and downs, the joys and hurts, love, for better or worse, I still will choose you first. Many days I've longed for you, wanting you, hoping for the chance to get to know you, longing for your love, for your touch, I feel your presence. Many nights I've cried from the things you do, felt like I could die from the thought of losing you. I know that you're real, with no doubts and no fears and no questions. Those who have faith in you, they go astray. Love, so many people use your name in vain. Love, through all the ups and downs, the joys and hurts.
Wow, that was so fuego.
That was so good. Oh my god,
So
I really
fire.
wanted to scream in the middle, but I had to like seal my mouth shut because I wanted to be like, woo! But I was like, no, I can't
I got
interfere.
goosebumps.
Your
I got
voice is
goosebumps.
so nice. Oh,
Oh,
my
thank you so
goodness.
much.
It is so amazing, and you had so many like runs and high points and belting, but like you do it in the most like composed, calm
I
way.
know, right?
Oh, thank you.
When I do that stuff, my face like is all like this.
My
it's
face was
scrunched
all
up.
like.
No, you look very chill.
Awesome.
Thank you.
You guys just heard Shaylin Soul Child Kim.
I like that.
Yeah, Shay Soul.
Shiso. Oh my
Shiso,
goodness.
That's a
Oh,
good
Shay
name.
there's
Shiso.
someone that did that. Jiso.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought
Never
ahead.
mind. But that was your cover of Music Soul Child's Love. And it was a great acoustic rendition.
Oh,
of
thank
that
you so
song.
much.
That was so
It's
good.
amazing.
Same
That was so
guitarist
fire.
from the last time I sang.
Right when you did JT.
Peter Wu, yeah.
Peter Whoa. Shout out to Peter Whoa. We got
Just
a message.
yeah, for Shaylin. She says, "Hi, every time I hear you on the radio, you always sound really excited. I guess you have a bright personality."
Right. We're getting messages in now about this live performance as well, but that was so fire. That was so good. Thank you so
you.
I'm
much.
in love.
That was Ashley, right?
Yeah.
No, okay.
I think I'm in love. Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. You should sing here every week.
Yes, please.
Oh, please invite me.
Oh, yeah?
I love doing it. Yeah.
Sure. Well, today's Best of Both Worlds was one of our most special ones. We got to hear you sing live. Before we say goodbye, let's, I guess, just talk a little bit more
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
about Crush
So,
and Music Social.
there's some interesting facts, actually. Crush actually has a dog named Tuyu.
Oh, yeah, so cute.
And I guess he helps him just keep him company while he makes music. And
Soy milk?
yeah.
yeah,
To you.
it's like this
called soy
white.
milk.
I don't know what type of dog. It's like Chihuahua looking dog.
Yeah, it's like really
Oh.
small.
It's on the album cover of his Wonderlust. I don't know
Right.
if you know, but yeah, I guess like he came out on a lot of like variety shows and stuff, and then
Sure.
he actually just takes him to the Han River and like likes to just zone out. And then I guess Crush won like this Korean like national zoning at like
know.
Mongterigi contest.
So ridiculous.
It
How
was-
long was his record? Like a couple hours, like 8 hours or something, right?
I don't know.
No, but it's so crazy how it's like it's just like he won it. Like the singer won
It was so funny. People literally just sit there, like hundreds of people just sit there and they can't even move and they're just
I think it's crazier that
zoning out.
that's a real thing.
Yeah, and then they
know.
like rate their test their heart
I
rates, right?
know.
To see if like they're getting excited about thinking about something.
And
else.
even if a fly lands on your face, you can't like
Oh, have
slap
you-
it off.
Oh,
You just have
I'm
to
sure you
sit
have to
there.
get little breaks though, right?
I don't know,
know.
but it's just a very interesting thing
I think I
altogether.
could do that for days though, Mongteria, and just be like, hey.
Not even go to the bathroom.
No, I'm sure they have bathroom breaks. I'm sure. They must.
I don't know.
They must.
It's so impressive he won that.
Extremely impressive. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a message from Lenny who also says again, wow, amazing. What is the secret to having a good voice, Shaylin? Is what Lenny asks you.
That's really. I don't
I'm
know.
just born with it.
No, I think if you just vibe with the music, if you just know what type of music you like to sing, and just, I think it's like what you like to listen to too, and what influences you, and if you just vibe and have fun with it, I think like feel the music. I think that's what really kind of makes it like add that touch.
And listener 8581 says 감동받았어요. So good.
감사합니다.
I'm sure a lot of the listeners were touched by your voice.
There's so much love in that performance. Thank you so much, Shaylin Kim, for coming in today.
Thanks
We're
for
talking
having
about
me.
Crush and Music Soul Child, and of course, for that absolutely beautiful
Yes.
live performance.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure.
Always welcome back. We're gonna wrap
Thanks.
up Best of Both Worlds with Crush's Kakum, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye, Shaylin.
Be back soon.
pour partir. Je ne peux pas vivre sans toi.
That was Tashani's 하루하루.
You really like that song. You're singing
do.
along. Yeah,
I
it's your
sang it
jam.
since I was in junior high school.
Very nice. Yeah, it does feel like a nostalgic song.
Yes.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Today we've been talking about or asking you if you had to live forever in the wild jungle or in the city, which would you choose? And Yeonjun says, wherever Ashley will be.
Aw, Youngjun, you're so sweet.
My goodness. So definitely not the jungle. Somewhere where they have, nice drinks like coffee, cafes and stuff, right?
Yes. And listener 2171 says, the jungle. You only live once and I'd like to live in a different environment than I have been thus far. But on one condition. Tarzan, aka Kevin, making his Chewbacca voice. If he was next to me doing that, I don't think I'd be bored. I don't know. Is that still too boring?
Oh my goodness. I think I would lose my voice.
Yeah. You would.
I almost lost my voice last week because of the Chewbacca voice.
Yeah, you 무리했어.
You moodiest. We have a message from our website. Yesterday, somebody named Apple Pie wrote, August 29th is the birthday of the person I love most, my daughter. When my oldest daughter was born, I bought a really pretty diary at a cute store, and I recorded a couple memories over the years that are now secret stories to her. And this year, I was wondering whether I should give this diary to her, along with the pretty card that I brought earlier.
On the outside of the diary, it says, you always make me smile. And in the inside, it says, thank you for being my sunshine every day. Whenever I see this, I'm reminded of another person, that is, Keddy.
That's me.
Kevin, who is my sunshine on Double Date every day. Happy birthday. I have to go somewhere on the 29th, so I won't be able to listen to the live show. But I hope this song goes out as a congratulatory song.
Right.
You Are the Sunshine of My Life by Stevie Wonder. You're the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around. You're the apple of my eye. Forever you'll stay in my heart.
Oh,
생일 축하해요. 나의 소중한 두 사람.
wow.
Thank you, Apple
Happy
Pie.
birthday to Apple Pie's daughter.
Yes.
Wow, that is amazing.
Two amazing people's birthdays to her. Yeah.
Yes, awesome. Well, let's go ahead and listen to the song request from Apple Pie. This is Stevie Wonder's You Are the Sunshine of My Life. Thank you for the message and for wishing us a happy birthday.
What's up, guys? We are Ladies Code. Please show lots of love to Double Date, only on TBS EFM 101.3. Bon appetit!
XOXO, XOXO, XOXO.
Welcome back to Double Date, everybody. It is now time for XOXO.
Special celebrity voice messages to yours truly and the listeners of Double Date.
And today's XOXO message is from rapper Tindin.
Let's hear it.
Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
엑소엑소 안녕하세요 더블데이트 저는 딘딘입니다. 네 반갑습니다. 잘 지내셨죠? 애슐리 씨 최근에 DJ 합류하셨는데 축하드립니다. 저도 하고 싶은데 고정 수입이잖아요. 축하드립니다. 저는 요즘 그냥 음원 얼마 전에 드라이브를 발매했고 네 그리고 뭐 정글 갔다 오고 그냥 열심히 살고 있습니다. 똑같아요. 뭐 별 다른 거 없이 행복하게 사려고 노력 중입니다. 더블 데이트에서 저에게 이런 질문을 해주셨네요. 네. 정글에서 가장 힘들었던 점은 무엇인지, 피지의 정글과 서울과 같은 도시 둘 중 한 곳을 선택해서 평생 산다면 어디를 선택하실 건가요? Y. 일단 정글에서 가장 힘들었던 거는 못 씻는 거, 그리고 못 먹는 거. 잠은 잘 잤어요. 그리고 되게 좋았어요. 저는 사실 신경 쓸 게 별로 없어서 생각보다 너무너무 좋았고, 왜냐면 제가 최악을 생각하고 와서 저한테 거의 베스트 스팟이었고 둘 중 한 곳을 선택한다면 저는 뭐 둘 다 살 수 있을 것 같아요. 사실 서울은 지금이랑 똑같고 피지에서도 좀 평생 살라 그러면 살 수 있을 것 같긴 해요. 굉장히 좋았거든요. 네. 그리고 상당히 잘 적응하더라고요, 제가. 네. 아무튼 계속 라디오 잘 진행해 주시고 항상 행복하셨으면 좋겠고 항상 행복하고 청취자분들에게 좋은 기운을 주셨으면 좋겠습니다. 아무튼 네 너무너무 감사하고 엑소엑소 더블데이트 청취자 여러분, 전 지금까지 딘딘이었습니다. 감사합니다.
Whoa, very nice. From Din Din. You guys probably know him from Show Me the Money Season 2. He's really, really active on Yenning's variety shows.
Yeah, these days.
Right. I see him a lot. Earlier this year, he was on this thing called The Law of the Jungle.
Yes.
Did you see it?
No, not yet. It didn't air yet.
Oh,
yeah, it's
got
coming
it.
out soon. And they went to Fiji.
Yeah, apparently he was actually like living in the jungle for a bit.
Yeah, but he said it wasn't that bad, right?
Yes.
In his voice, in his message, he
That's
said
what he said.
he adapted well, so he thinks he can live in both Fiji and Seoul.
Right. We asked him what the hardest thing about living in the jungle was. He said probably not being able to eat properly and bathe.
Yeah.
But surprisingly, he was able to sleep very well.
Yeah,
in the
he
jungle.
said I think it's because he was expecting the worst, so that everything wasn't as bad as he thought it would be.
Right.
So-
And he said 생각보다 he's a lot more adaptable than he thought he would be to those type of situations. We also talked a little bit about his new single that he released. It's called Drive, featuring Yoo Yeonjung of girl group 우주소녀. Yeah, so we'll take a listen to that in just a bit. Wouldn't you love to do like a Yenin program like this?
Yeah, I would.
I think
Actually,
it'd be pretty fun if you were on it because you'd be like
I'll be freaking out,
freaking out
like
to,
screaming.
Yeah, like, oh
Like
my
that?
god, like a tarantula, but it's really just like a branch scraping, your ankle.
Well, some people like get really badly injured sometimes, so that's kind of scary.
Yeah, but I think that's what would make it such a dynamic variety show for
But
Yening.
have you ever watched an episode of it? Have you ever watched it?
I have not.
Okay, they really like fish for like food in
Oh,
the water.
really?
Like they like carve branches and then they really have to like fish and get
Okay,
it.
and then if they don't
Then they have
catch
to
it,
starve.
then they don't eat?
Yeah,
Wow.
I know. So it's crazy.
That is pretty cool. I mean, in America, they have shows like that, like Bear Grylls,
Oh,
like trying to do all this
yeah.
stuff. They also have Naked and Afraid. Remember that one?
I don't know. That
Where they
one.
get two random people to like go in the wilderness together, but the catch is they're both naked.
What?
Remember that one?
No.
It's on this.
Of course you would watch that, Kevin.
No, come on. It's just such a wild concept.
Okay.
And it was on one of the main programs. So it's very interesting. Anyway, Dean, thank you so much for sending us this message. Hope the best for you. Very excited for this Yening. I'll be
Yes.
looking forward to it.
Yeah, exciting. You can also send us messages like the ones we received now. So just tell us a little about yourself and just record it on your phone and just send it to us at tbsdoubledate@gmail.com. Yeah.
Please do. We're going to go ahead and listen to his newest release. This is Din, Drive, featuring Yoo Yeonjung of 우주소녀. Welcome back, everybody. Today we've been talking about, it's probably one of the craziest questions we've had of the day. If you had to live forever in the wild jungle or in the city, never set foot again in nature, which would you choose?
And Raindrop says, would there be a jungle where I can access Double Date?
Nope.
I would live in the jungle and send to Double Date fresh caught fish, also along with chicken and eggs that don't have the insecticide problem.
Wow. I mean, they definitely don't in the jungle.
Yeah.
Wow, that is very generous of you, Raindrop. Thank you so much for that offer. Michaela says, as I have been in both, a little of each is always good.
I agree. I
Yeah.
think we like the nature because we live in the city and it's nice to get away once in a while. And
Right.
same opposite, like if you were living in like a countryside and if you come to the city once in a while, it's nice. But to live only there for the rest of your life,
Sure.
I think is a little...
You always
too-
want what you can't have.
Exactly.
Right? And balance is always a good thing.
And Tenra says, jungle, of course. I learned a lot from living in cities. Now I crave peace, lesser people, and jungle knowledge that's more important for survival. Yeah, just in case, you
Jungle
you
knowledge.
never know.
Right. No, it's very true. I like how today I expected everybody just to say city, but we got a lot of brave listeners out there who would be willing to brave it out in the jungle.
Seriously, but sometimes watching those shows, you wonder, like, what would it be like to experience that yourself?
Yeah.
But I know I'm too much of a coward, but maybe other people are brave enough and I feel like they can really live there.
I also wondered about those shows when they're in the jungle. Like, if they're really hungry, won't the cameramen don't starve too?
Yeah, they must have food.
Like, they can throw them like a little, power bar.
Yeah, they probably carry those energy bars.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, we got another message from our website yesterday from 고객님, who says, Kevin, happy birthday. You're always giving us many presents, laughter, live singing, and you touch our hearts. Today, I hope you will accept the love of your fans. Can you feel how much we love and appreciate you? For us, it would be sad not to listen to a Kevin O song on your birthday. So I request 어제 오늘 내일 by Kevin O. She also says, P.S. 고영배 고객님 한번 초대해야 하는 거 아닌가요?
Who's that?
I mean, if should we go listen to a 고영배 song instead? He is from Sudan. Yes, Sodan. And actually, no, we're gonna not listen to either of those people's songs. I'm gonna request a song that I really like
fine,
from an
since it
artist
was your
that
birthday.
I really look forward to. It feels very fall, this song, and it feels very, I don't know, Kevin O. So let's go ahead and listen to this. This is Jamie Cullum, All at Sea.
I'm all at sea.
지금 새벽 2시
You just heard 자꾸 생각나 by or featuring Sam Ok and Kim Iji, of course, from Sodan. That's Ko Young-bae's, not 고객님's group.
I don't know how you can confuse 고영배 with 고객님, but okay, Kevin.
I'm kind of a genius. So.
Yes, you are. And today's topic was, if you had to choose to live forever in the jungle or in a city like Seoul, which would you choose and why? And Guapu Yonggi says, city, I'm a slave to modern technology and my clothes will get ruined in the jungle. How will I listen to Ladies Code without Wi-Fi?
Well, I mean, you can learn all the songs and the choreography.
and
then,
sing it and dance it in the jungle. by
Yeah,
yourself.
pass it down onto your kids, and then you can make them do it, right? It's a traditional thing, yes. Miriam says, I choose the city since it's somewhere I've always been. I like being surrounded by people and the busy city life. As do I. There's just so much that you can do.
That's true.
So much to do.
And listener 3289 says, if it's a jungle that plays Double Date, then I like it. But because of Double Date, I would have to live in the city. Because of us.
Because of us. That's so nice. Polaris says, hi, the autumn winds are blowing gently. The summer is leaving and autumn is here. It's lunchtime, so I'm listening to Double Date during my break. Kevin, I love how you're hanging out on your Insta Live with your fans these days. It was like a birthday party. 화이팅 to everyone else today.
화이팅!
Fighting everybody, and make sure you don't get sick because yes, autumn is officially here.
2 days ago, I felt really sick at night because I kept sneezing and my nose was running. So I overdosed on vitamin C and I took pills and I just went to bed.
Nice.
And then I felt better in the
Good
morning.
going. Vitamin C is always, the sure way out. Today's show was awesome. Thank you so much, Shaylin Kim, for that beautiful live performance. And of course, to Din Din for the XOXO message.
Yep, tomorrow we have Blood, Sweat, and Tears with supermodel Michael Park. And we also have Krisha Chu joining us. I finally get to meet her.
You finally get to meet
I
her. She's been
know.
busy, and you only had Michael being like, oh, hello. And it was just like, okay, Michael. But yes, Krisha will be here as well. It'll be a blast. It's going to be pretty lit tomorrow with all of us here going over these situations. We'll also replay our new 2-part Saturday skit, the second part of our Twin Pages. That was the grandma one, right?
Yeah.
Did
The
you listen
second
to
one.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are
It
you
was so lit.
Are you 만족해 now?
Oh, it was much better than the first one, I think. My voice.
It's an
And the
inside joke, the lip
oh, really?
thing. Yeah.
Really? I don't know. But the sound effects are really good.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
It's all
it
James,
was
you
so
know.
nice.
He is a mastermind.
Oh.
Anyway, guys, tune in again tomorrow for another episode of Double Date.
We'll leave you with this last song. This is Kim Yuna's Going Home.
We've been your dates. I'm Kevin.
I'm Ashley. And
We'll
we'll
call
call
you
you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
집으로 돌아가는 길에 지는 햇살